So I'm just sat there chilling, scrolling away, and I get a direct message from Salehi Banbury asking me for my shoe size and my phone number and my postal address, saying, "You're hilarious." And I thought to myself, what? So I made sure to check the accounts to make sure this wasn't some type of bot or some type of scammer sending me a message to tell me how I can monetize my audience or maybe gain an extra 3,000 followers. And sure enough, it was the bro. So of course I sent him my address, and then I just kind of forgot about it until a box arrived. And bro, what a box we have. I'm very thankful to Salehi Banbury that he sent me these shoes, because all of these shoes are shoes that I almost certainly wouldn't buy were I not given them for free. No, I'm only joking. Or am I? The bro was nice enough to send me a few pairs of Crocs, and I guess it's probably a fair measure to go about explaining how Crocs have come about one of the biggest turnarounds in all of sneakers. This is a brand that years ago was completely mocked and chastised for being abominations. Don't get me wrong, they've always had their niche, whether it's been healthcare workers, nurses, chefs, or dishwashers, old people, hobby gardeners. And now they are as popular as anything, having an especially popular niche among kids with the whole gibbets, as well as young adults, as well as adults, as well as fashion MFs, as well as even dogs these days. Cozy/comfy core has been very much one of the hip trends post-COVID, and no one has seized that market, I think, better than Crocs. And one of the reasons they've been able to encroach into the streetwear and sneakerhead space is through this guy, Salehi Banbury. First pair we have these. These are the Saru Clog in the ginger colorway. Pretty simple, regular Crocs packaging, got the fingerprint motif on the top. So I guess this is probably one of Salehi's more understated models with Crocs. Maybe these and the slides. This is basically your traditional mule clog or your Croc minus the attachment at the back that enables you to go into sport mode. These are basically just your everyday house slippers, bin putter outers, kickabout slide substitutes. In terms of the sizing, I got a 9.5, but you'd probably want to go half size or a full size down with these bad boys. The materials are cool. You've got the signature Salehi fingerprint on the outsole, and bro, I am pleased with these because I was actually looking for a new pair of slides to put right by the back door, and that's exactly where this type of pair of shoes belongs, right by the back door, right on the mat. Next up we have a pair of the Pollex Clog. This is, I guess, one of Salehi's signature sneakers at this point, or signature pieces of footwear. This is the shoe that kind of catapulted the whole collaboration out into the mainstream and got people really excited. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole Crocs thing has been making waves thanks to their collabs with people like Balenciaga or KFC or the Cars Crocs, but this Salehi Croc right here has been one of the key success stories in this collaboration. And this colorway is well, I don't know, actually it's Oob. It says Oob there, but it's the purple colorway, and these are wicked. These will actually be my third pair of these that I've had. Every single pair of these I've ended up giving away, and it's not because I've disliked them, it's actually because I've liked them so much. These are perfect for traveling. If you've been to an airport or you've been on a long haul journey, you'll know that these are the perfect airport kicks, because you can just slip them on, you can kick them off. If you're running late for your flights, you can activate sports mode and you can hot foot it for your departure time. They're comfy, they're robust, they're durable. These are the ideal traveling piece of footwear. Again, with the sizing, these things fit absolutely massive. Had I known that Salehi was going to send me a pair of these, I definitely would have asked for a much smaller size. So you want to go at least a full size, if not 2 sizes down with these. And so I really like this colorway, actually. This colorway is dope. And last up, we have a pair that I'm really excited about. Actually, these are the Junipers. The first thing to note is, bro, these are heavy. Like, this feels like a delivery of some kind of building material shipment or something, rather than a pair of shoes. Like, when I got my hands on this box, I was like, hey, Are these shoes and rocks in here? What's going on? But the box itself is pretty cool. It's got the classic cardboard vibe, and then you've got this semi-transparent lids, which gives you a hint as to what's underneath. And when you remove the lid, bro, you are met with these. These are the Crocs Juniper in the tahini colorway. The colorway features a predominantly white upper with this, bro, I don't know, what is this supposed to be like? Mega oxidized yellow outsole, reminiscent of the aged outsoles that we've seen on retro Jordans. I'm not sure, but this colorway is very simple and is, yeah, for the most part, really clean. Now, obviously, we have to talk about the design because, bro, the design is a polarizer. If you just start at the very top of the shoe and analyze the top line, it's kind of giving me Ultra Boost runners type vibes, you know, with the way that the ankle collar is constructed. It's got that booty type look to it. And as you make your way down the shoe, you kind of think, okay, we're getting into a sort of running type silhouette. And then bam, you get hit with this massive mold that Salehe's become absolutely famous for. And this oversized, rubberized, modular fingerprint mold is crazy. It's absolutely nuts. There are definitely going to be people out there that look at this shoe as an absolute eyesore. And there are going to be some people out there that are going to look at this design and think, bro, that is unique. That is out the box. That is different. And I don't know if there's much wiggle room in between. I don't know if this is one of those types of shoes that you can really be ambivalent about. In terms of the materials and the construction and stuff like that, it's kind of difficult to know just what type of activity this shoe was envisaged to help facilitate. I mean, you've got this really durable, almost rubberized material on the upper. You've got this really ventilated honeycomb type mesh material that wraps around the ankle collar that's also padded and reinforced for a little bit of comfort. You've got this pull tab at the back to help with access. You've got perforations all over the toe box as well as all over the back of the heel to help with ventilation. You've got a little bit of reinforcement in the medial and lateral portion of the midfoot to help a little bit with stability. You've got these flat laces that are a little bit silky. You've got mesh on the tongue. You've got this huge rubberized textured fingerprint outsole that feels like it would last 1,000 days running on a sandpaper treadmill. Like, they're really rugged and really durable and feel like they would be really good for hiking, but they're just so heavy. And with all of these holes all over the place, your feet are likely to get wet. So I'm not sure to what extent these would be really good to go out hiking in. In terms of how they fit, these, unlike the other Crocs, fit a little bit more true to size. I would recommend going true to size, or if anything, maybe a half size down. The insoles feature the same type of technology on other Crocs where you get a little bit of ribbing, which helps sort of massage the feet a little bit. And don't get me wrong, they are comfortable. They do feel good. But these things are just so heavy, bro. Like, if you're into maybe improving your vertical leap or getting into weighted calisthenics, ditch the weight vest, man. Just wear these while you're doing your pull-ups or practicing your jumps, and your bunnies and pull-ups will no doubt improve. I sort of feel like this shoe was made to do the same type of job as the other Crocs sneakers, which is kind of like an intermediary sneaker or like a transition sneaker. It's the type of sneaker or shoe or piece of footwear you wear before you put on a piece of purposeful sneakers to do some kind of specific activity. Like if you're traveling, for example, and you don't need to spend all day on your feet, this seems to me to be the type of shoe that would be really good to wear because they're really well ventilated, they're really comfy, and they're really easy to slip on and to kick off. But if you were to go walking or running or doing anything over an extended period of time, these, I feel, would become a little bit annoying. So if you're spending your day in the car, driving from meeting to meeting, and you're getting in and out, or if you're traveling on an airplane or going on a long journey, this is the type of shoe I could imagine that would be quite good to wear. The other thing is, because of the design, man, these are going to break some necks and they are going to generate some conversations. I can imagine people looking down at you while you're wearing these thinking, bro, what the heck have you got on your feet? Are you nuts? Or people would just be intrigued as to what it is that you're wearing. And by the time you tell them that these are Crocs sneakers, boom, you've potentially got yourself a new best friend. And there we go. That's my review. Those are my thoughts. Shout out once again to Salehi for sending these out, man. I really appreciate that. You didn't need to do that, and you did. What do you guys think? Are you guys fans of the new Junipers? Do you think this is an exciting new sneaker to come onto the market this year? Or do you think these are just a little bit too out there? Feel free to sound off and let me know. And thank you guys so much for messing with the content on the channel. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like before you bounce, and I'll see you tomorrow for our weekly sneaker news recap. Take care for now, and peace.
New beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck. You won't